Good morning from Oakville. We're going to be heading into Toronto today. We figured we would check out our hometown. I guess we'll check out some of the markets and wander around and get lost in the city of Toronto.
Welcome, we're Dharmesh and Kieran, slow travelers who retired early to explore the world at our own pace, hoping to share our journey and knowledge to help you do the same. Let's travel together. So this is going to be a different video from what we've done in the past, where we're actually going to be in front of the camera a little bit more. So please be kind. We're trying our best and we'll see how things go.
Yeah. How are we getting downtown?
We're going to actually take the GO, and it's been a while since we've taken the GO train, so we're hoping the experience turns out to be pretty good.
So the GO is basically the public transit for the Toronto area, the greater Toronto area. And you can take buses or trains. We're going to be taking a train from Oakville to Toronto. Yeah. Takes about 45 minutes, and I can't remember what we're paying for this.
Yeah, so the regular price actually is around between, depending if you have a local Presto card, they call it, you get a bit of a discount, so just over $9. But if you don't, then it's around 11, and we're talking Canadian dollars here. So we'll give the US conversion down at the bottom for the other people. And but we were able to find a weekend pass. So it's actually pretty good. For 10 Canadian, we get a full day pass, unlimited travel. So we're giving it a shot and see how it works.
And that's a return ticket for 10 each.
Yeah, that's right. It's because it's unlimited, so we can go anywhere we want.
So it's pretty cheap because we know parking in Toronto will cost us far more than $20 for the day.
And for the convenience.
Yeah. So we'll see you down when we get downtown.
And we got to say, the train was actually fairly clean and comfortable, as you can see. And as for the scenery, it was a nice mix between nature and residential. A good way to keep you interested for the ride. Now here's a funny thing. The train stopped for a little bit, and it could have sworn that this woman wanted to drag race with us. The buildings got taller and taller the closer we got to downtown. And then soon we could see the CN Tower. All right, we've arrived at Union Station. Just got off the GO train. There's a shot of what our GO trains look like here, the green and white. And now we're down at the Union Station platform. Let's head on to the actual station itself. Since we've been here, they've made a lot of changes. Yeah. So it's kind of, it's unique for us. It's our first time going through the rework that they've done. This is basically the big hub of the city. I mean, this is how lots of people get in through the GO train. You've got TTC, the transit, buses come through here as well. It's called Union Station. So yes.
And via rail. If you're taking the rail system through the country, it also starts and ends at Union Station. And then if you're coming in from the airport using the Up Express, that also lands at Union Station. So it's pretty much a central hub for the transit system. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to take you upstairs and show you some parts of the Great Hall. This entire place has been redeveloped. I believe it was completed in 2021. So it looks completely different than when we last saw it. Yeah, so let's head on upstairs and show you what it looks like upstairs as well. All right, we found the Great Hall, staircase to the Great Hall. All right, so we're upstairs on the topmost floor along Front Street, and this is the Great Hall, which is supposedly the Beaux Art style. And from what I've read, it's that the flooring here is actually Tennessee marble. It looks pretty grand in here. There's carpet ceilings and this beautiful detail in the ceiling. Wow, absolutely stunning. They also ticket booths at this level, so if you're looking for tickets for Via Rail, this is where you would want to be.
Okay, we've made our way outside now, and as we mentioned, this is the hub of the city. This is where everybody commutes in from outside in the suburbs to get to work and stuff as well. So you can see the outside of the Union Station here with its columns, and it's centrally located as far as some of the tourist attractions. You can see right there, there's the good old CN Tower, just walking distance away. And in the opposite direction, which we're going to be heading back in this direction, will be the St. Lawrence Market, where we're going to probably try to grab some snacks, a bit of breakfast or that. But this is where you want to start your day if you're coming into the city.
All right, we're heading over to our first stop next, which is St. Lawrence Market. We're walking from Union Station, which is along Front Street, and it should take us about 10 to 12 minutes to get there.
Yeah. And here's an example of their local buses. They call it the TTC. All right, and it would not be Canada and Toronto without a Hockey Hall of Fame. So it's not on our list for today, but definitely a place that is worth coming and checking out if you're a sports fan, that is. But very close to Union Station, literally 5-minute walk, so very convenient. Take a look. All right, we've made it to the market now, St. Lawrence Market to be specific, and it is one of the oldest, in the category of one of the oldest markets. Was started around the 1800s, right, Karen?
Right,
right,
and
yeah.
it's one of the oldest in North America.
In North America, that's right. Karen's my fact checker. And but we're going to check inside. We're going to actually meet up with some family here, so exploring through the market. And it looks
I think another fact is, I believe National Geographic named it one of the top markets back in 2012.
Yeah, and there's over about 120 different stalls inside, so plenty and lots to do and see. Let's go check it out. Once you enter, you're hit with all these amazing smells, and there's so much to see and do inside. Look at all the cafes, the bakeries, and all the places and restaurants to eat. It's so much. Take your time and make sure you see it all. All right, we've stopped here at the world famous Finial Bacon shop in St. Lawrence Market. I've opted out of the tradition of going for the breakfast on a bun. Feeling a little bit more hungry today, so I'm gonna get a fried egg and cheese on it. And just waiting for it, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So as I said, we're gonna try out the traditional Peniel sandwich here and go for it. I went for the breakfast one. It's big, it's gooey from the looks of it. We're just gonna bite right in. Don't want to talk with my mouth full, but it's good. It's good. I opted with the ketchup and the mustard. Sorry, I'm making a mess here. But it's good. It's warm. The bacon's really, really good. It's not overcooked. It's juicy. Definitely give it a thumbs up. Worth giving it a try if you're here. Karen unfortunately won't. She doesn't. She's not a big favor of the bacon, so it'll be all just for myself. And across the street, it looks like they've put in a St. Lawrence Market North. Now that we have not seen, so that's something new for us as well. All right, we're going to head into the St. Lawrence Market North now, and let's see what it looks like inside here. Oh, okay, so it looks like a big open kind of flea market, outdoor market kind of scenario in here. Kieran's about to try some jam that was just made last night, super fresh.
It's good.
All right, we've made it over to the Distillery District now. It's a very popular place in Toronto, especially during the winter time, because they do up actually a Christmas market here. So definitely a stop that everybody does come to. As you can see, they've got a perfect heart romantic spot right here for photos. Perfect Instagram spot if anybody's interested. And they've got so many little shops and little breweries and cafes for you to explore and walk through. We'll explore a little bit more and give you some more information as we get our way through it. And the great thing about the Distillery District is that they have so many unique different art installations. So as you're walking around, make sure you keep your eye out, such as this love display that they've put together here. And it's actually made out of thousands of individual locks. So check it out. And looks like they do have a setup for watching movies. Looks like an amazing spot to come in at nighttime. All these inflatable couches. All right, and then the nice thing about this location also is that it's not a lot of chain stores. It's old, it's boutiques, vintage shops, more kind of casual places. High end, low end, you've got a good mix of everything, and none of that big box store kind of stuff. All right, we decided we need to get some lunch, and where better to eat than in the Distillery District. We found this great Mexican restaurant, El Canteen, I think it's called. Hopefully I got that right. And we'll see what they've got. Let's check it out. And on a hot day, nothing beats fresh guacamole made at the table and cold drinks to wash it all down.
All right, so we've made it down to the path. We were going to walk outside to get to our next destination, but it's too darn hot.
Yeah, it's just way too hot today.
My watch is telling me it's 30 degrees outside, but it probably feels more like 35.
No, actually higher. I think it's supposed to be feeling almost like 40 today, according to the Weather Network. But
that's really hot.
we've come inside. We weren't going to do the path today, but it is shut on weekends, so that's why it's quiet in here. So this is what it's going to be like if it's on a weekend if you arrive. The stores are not open, the food court's really not open or anything like that. So, but it's still a good way to get around the city. You're sheltered from the sun, the noise, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a nice walk. You can get all the way down from Union all the way up to the Dundas area, which is the Eaton Centre and things like that, if most people have heard of that shopping mall.
And also down to City Hall.
And down to City Hall as well. So it's a nice way to be out of the elements on a rainy day as well. It's a good place to use as shelter to get around.
And in the middle of winter, Canadian winter, it's a good way to get around.
It's a good way to stay warm as well as cool, I guess, depending on the season.
What else can we say? Oh, it's all over 30 kilometers long.
Yes, there's a little maze down here. So definitely I would say either get yourself a map, take a picture. There are maps located throughout, so just take a quick snapshot so you know where you're going. There's a lot of little turns in different alleyways, so you can get lost. So it's definitely recommended that you prepare yourself with a map or something.
Yeah. So we'll see you at the next spot. All right, so we've made it to the Eaton Centre. We, as we said earlier, used the path from Union Station.
Yeah.
After we visited St. Lawrence and Distillery District and made it all the way here. It's Saturday afternoon. The mall is crazy busy. I guess the rest of the people had the same idea, to stay indoors where it's cool.
Yeah, get out of that heat that's out there. And the path was nice and cool and simple to get here, so it was definitely the right way we chose instead of being up on the street.
There's over 200 stores in this mall, so if you're looking to shop, this is the mall that you want to come to. It is the largest one in downtown Toronto.
Yeah.
I think the only one, actually, the only big mall
it's
in
the
downtown
big main
Toronto.
mall that we're aware of.
Yeah.
If there's a new one, someone put in the comments and let us know. Yeah. But this is the one that we've always thought about, is when we come down to Toronto, you're going to the Eaton Centre.
Yeah. If you're looking for food, all of the food area is on the lower level, and the rest of the shopping's on the second and third floor. And right behind us, if you can look, there is a really cool art installation with our famous Canadian geese. So taking flight, I suppose they're heading south for the winter.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's iconic. That's been here for quite some time.
Yeah, that's going back to our teenage years, which was many moons ago. We're going to go check out some of the stores and see if we can pick up some stuff. And we'll catch you at the next stop. Okay, we're now at the Yonge-Dundas Square, which is right at the Eaton Centre as well. And this is, I guess, our equivalent to Times Square in New York. Lots of nice LED screens, and there's always stuff happening here. And today, lucky for us, it looks like there's
it's a rib fest
going on.
Yeah, looks like
exactly the type of food that John likes eating, right?
Yeah, I wish I hadn't had such a big lunch already, but we'll definitely go in and take a look for sure. we've arrived to Nathan Phillips Square, which is City Hall. It looks like they've got a Toronto outdoor art fair going on. So let's go explore this. There's always something going on at the City Hall down here, so it's actually pretty cool. This one's an art fair. So let's take a little stroll through and see what we discover. And then there's always the snack shop here and little facilities. In the winter time, this is actually where you can rent your skates. And what actually ends up happening is over on this side, on the other side of these tents, there's actually the water fountain, which is frozen at winter time, so you can skate on it. So a lot of people come down here at winter time to skate. Let's go take a look at it. And there's City Hall. Famous curved two buildings. And our sign that they've created for this feature down here at Toronto. All right, we're making our way back to Union Station now. Going to be heading back home, so walked through the underground path to catch us directly to Union Station. And here we are, back where we started this morning. A lot busier than it was this morning when we arrived, for sure. We got here early. Okay. Long day, but we made it back to the train station, or the GO station, if you want to say.
Yeah.
In our case. So we're just waiting. It should arrive any minute now, and then we'll get on board. See you when
We've covered a lot of ground. We made it through Market, Cityscape, the Distillery area, a lot of the historic areas of Toronto, on a very hot day, and we've made it.
Definitely.
So we're going to enjoy the ride home, where we get to sit, be off our feet, and just relax.
That's right.
Thanks for following along. All right, so we're back in Oakville, where we started our day this morning. It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's been a long and hot day. We hope you've enjoyed spending the day with us as we checked out local favorites, places like St. Lawrence Market, Distillery District, and of course City Hall and Yonge-Dundas Square. And also we took you shopping to Eaton Centre. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And do look out for our upcoming videos. We're going to have more videos about Toronto as well. Yep. Until next time, let's travel together.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.